Kenny Anderson over his center. They'll start from the 33. Kenny dropped the pass. First play from scrimmage. He unloads, and he's got it. Number 84 is Don Bass. He's across the 40-yard line to the 41. Anderson shouts the signals. The give is to Archie Griffin across the 45. A good hole across the midfield stripe into the San Diego Charger territory at the 49. Leroy Jones wrestles him down. It is 1st and 10. Cincinnati operating from the Charger 48. Anderson, the give on the sweep to Griffin. He's at the 45. He's got running room. The 30, the 25 before finally being knocked out of bounds by Glenn Edwards. From the full house backfield. In motion, Isaac Curtis. Back to passes, Kenny Anderson. He dumps it off to Pete Johnson. He's to the 10-yard line. To the 5 before being dropped by number 29, Mike Williams. The Bengals now out of the full house backfield. Anderson, the first man through is Pete Johnson. He's to the 2-yard line before he is swarmed under and pushed back. It's now 3rd and goal. The ball inside the 1. Anderson, the give to Johnson, and again he stopped. Anderson waits. The give is to Johnson, and he's in. Bengals are on the board the first time they have the football. It is 7-0 Cincinnati. Jeff West will punt from his 33. He gets the ball away. A high punt. Mike Levenseller may have a return. He handles it at the 26, and he's hit immediately.
He fumbled the football, and I think it might be San Diego's ball.
Now the Cincinnati Bengals are claiming they have the football. It is still uncertain.
Wait a minute. Don Good.
Don Good is really mixing it up. He's upset. He thought the Chargers had the football. The officials say no way. The Cincinnati Bengals have it. Run for the Redskins. Again from the eye, Charles Alexander is in for Archie Griffin. Anderson to pass, and he is swarmed under by the Chargers. The first man to get there was Freddie Dean. He could not bring him down. The man who did get there, Big Gary, Big Hands Johnson.
Stoney, you should have said the first 4 that got there. Jones, Young, Johnson, and Dean. They were all in the backfield.
2. There's a snap. The Chargers are coming. It's blocked. It is blocked. A ball is loose, and it is finally recovered by the Chargers inside the 10-yard line. The man who gets to the football is number 29, Mike Williams. From the 8. Fouts wants to go to the air. He double pumps, now unloads. It's intercepted, and goodbye. Ray Griffin will go all the way. Cincinnati shocking the San Diego Chargers thus far here in the first period. 3:43 to play. Ray Griffin, and we're going to show it to you again. And the thing that is most gratifying for the Cincinnati Bengals and their fans, Paul McGuire, is that they are playing this football game with a Band-Aid defensive back.
They really are, and it seems that they beat the big teams. There's Ray Griffin with the interception return again for the touchdown. They beat Pittsburgh, but Pittsburgh had 9 turnovers in the game. 2 of them for touchdowns. They beat Philadelphia.
They'll block the last punt, and they'll be coming again. McAnally gets his foot into the ball. A high spiraling punt. Fair catching it, Mike Fuller. He's got it at the 45-yard line, and they're mixing it up on the far side. On the near side, John Jefferson. The give is to Mike Thomas on the far side. He gets away from one man. He's across midfield to the 45.
Now that is an excellent running play, and Doug Wilkerson got to the outside and did a job.
Ball spotted at the Cincinnati 42-yard line. In motion to the near side is Jefferson before he turns it upfield. Fouts wants to throw. He's got all day long. He gets it to Thomas. Thomas escapes the 1 tackle. He's now inside the 30, the 25, and finally wrestled down at the 10-yard line. Fouts calling signals. He is going to throw it. Rolling right. He's got time. He throws high now. It is caught. Clarence Williams, the referee, says no way. He is out of bounds. And Clarence Williams cannot believe it. The man applying the pressure to Clarence was Tom Dinkle. He chased him out of the end zone. Joining the Chargers after the Roy Girella fiasco. They'll spot it down at the 12. It'll be a 22-yard attempt. The ball is down. The kick is up. And it is good. So with 11 minutes and 14 seconds to play here in the second period from Riverfront Stadium, it is Cincinnati 14, San Diego 3. In motion to the far side, Archie Griffin. Anderson wants to go to the airways. He's being pressured. He gets away from one man, but will not elude. We're trying to get the number right now. It is number 68, Leroy Jones, the man we spoke of. Fuller comes up at his 42. He's got it at the 40, to the 35. He's got running room to the 30 and to the 28 before he is brought down. So the Chargers with superb field position here in the second period. It is 2nd and 8. Fouts to the air. All the time in the world. Dumps it right over the middle to Clarence Williams, and he's hit immediately by Jim LeClaire. A pickup of about 4. Jim LeClaire really put the stick to Clarence Williams. 1st and 10. The ball at the 17-yard line for San Diego. Fouts. The give on a cross. Buck to Lydell Mitchell. He's inside the 10-yard line, and he's knocked out of bounds at the 7. Jim Browner, this rookie out of Notre Dame. Fouts. Goes on a crossing pattern. Touchdown to Charlie Joyner.
Charlie Joyner just runs away from Dick Geron, number 30, the safety man. There's no way that he could stay with him one.
The Bengals with the ball at their own 31. Anderson, the pitch to the near side. It's Archie Griffin. Gets around the corner to the 30, the 32, the 33. He is wrestled out of bounds. Number 28 is Willie Buchanan. 33-yard line. 1st and 10. In motion to the near side, Lydell Mitchell. Back to passes, Fouts. All the time in the world. Dumps it off now to number 41, Bo Matthews. Matthews across the 40. Still fighting across the 45-yard line. Marvin Cobb brings him down. Down at 6'3", 222. It's a first down. The ball spotted now at the 47-yard line. Fouts. The give again is to Bo Matthews. He's got all the running room in the world to the near side. He's finally knocked out of bounds by number 57. And that is Reggie Williams. At the Cincinnati 40-yard line. In motion is John Jefferson, and Fouts is going to throw to him. It's a wobbly pass, and it could be picked off, and it is. Ray Griffin is still on his feet, and the referee's going to whistle him down. A 2nd down, check it. San Diego puts Jefferson in motion. The throw now goes to number 85. Number 86, pardon me, that is John Floyd. Floyd does not see much action. He checked into the lineup, carries the ball inside the 20-yard line. 7. Fouts from the full house backfield, drops the pass. He's got heat. Still on his feet. He unloads to Bob Klein. And Klein makes the catch at the 23-yard line. The man he avoided was number 73, Eddie Edwards. He ducked right under the outstretched hand. Attempt. The ball is down. It is up. And it is good. It just makes it across the crossbar.
That's one of those, excuse me, Stoney, but that's one of those things you have to wait on. You sit there and wait for that ball get there. It just looked like it never would, but it did right down the middle.
You could have had lunch waiting for that ball to get there.
Well, now we found out how strong his leg is because he did kick into a pretty good wind.
Cincinnati 14, San Diego 13. The Chargers with no timeouts. The Bengals with 3 timeouts remaining.
San Diego.
It's taken by the up man at the 25-yard line. He's across the 30, to the 35, across the 40, across the 43-yard line. The man with the ball is a linebacker, Howie Koenig, number 59. Cat organization. From the 35, first down, Kenny Anderson wants to go to the air. He's going to unload for Isaac Curtis. Back deep with him is Mike Williams, and it's knocked away. Knocked away inside the 10. Curtis and Williams both appear to have had a shot at it. 3 touchdowns last week in a losing effort. It is 2nd and 10. Anderson, a fumble on the ball. Freddie Dean caused it. It's going to be recovered by the Cincinnati Bengals. It is recovered by Vern Holland, the 9-year man out of Tennessee State. Boo here at Riverfront Stadium. In a game that was all Cincinnati when we sat down, has turned into all San Diego. That's the end of the first half. The scores, Cincinnati 14. In the first half, the San Diego Chargers, there you see the statistics, own the statistical edge, but it is Cincinnati on the scoreboard by a score of 14-13. The Chargers with 9 first downs, Cincinnati 6. Cincinnati has outrushed San Diego 50-72, but look at the passing yardage. The Chargers 117 yards to Cincinnati's 10. Total yardage 167 for the Chargers. The Bengals with but 82. Dan Fouts on the day 11 for 18. Kenny Anderson is 4 out of 13. He is primarily aiming for his running backs, and he is not hitting them. The turnovers, the Chargers have 2. The Bengals are yet to turn the ball over. Joyner splits out wide right. Fouts back to pass, takes his drop. He's going to unload this one. And down goes Joyner. It's intercepted by Marvin Cobb. And there is no flag on the play. It appears as if Joyner fell down. Joyner is furious. Marvin Cobb is as happy as he can be. From the 20, Anderson to pass. He's got time this time. Dumps it off to Pete Johnson. The ball is dropped, and you've got to believe he heard the footsteps of Woody Lowe coming right at his throat. There you go. A long count. The snap a good one. All the time in the world to get it away, and boy, does he get his foot into that one. We've got a flag down. Fuller at his 30. The 35, the 40 goes to the outside. He's across the 45-yard line and down. Bengals lead the Chargers 14-13. 12:25 to play in the third period. Fouts on a quick out pattern to Jefferson. He's got Russ Washington out in front of him, and it does him some good to the 40-yard line before being wrestled out of bounds by Tom Dinkle. Line, it is now 2nd down and 10. Fouts takes his drop. He's going deep now, and he's got a man. It is Charlie Joyner at the 25, the 20. Takes it to the outside, inside the 15 to the 12. Put the San Diego Chargers in front for the first time today. The ball is down. He's got it through. It looks good, and it is. Mike Wood with his 3rd field goal out of 3 tries today puts the San Diego Chargers in front for the first time on the afternoon. It is now 16-14. From the 34-yard line, it is 1st down Bengals. Anderson wants to go to the air. Archie Griffin. He's got it across the 40-yard line. He turns it back to the inside across the 45. He's at midfield. Number 99, Wilbur Young, finally runs Griffin down, as does Gary Big Hands Johnson, who leads the ball game. It is 16-14. 10:17 left in the third period. The handoff goes right up the center to Pete Johnson. It does he get through. There was no hole there, but Johnson made one. He was finally brought down by Ray Preston, the left side linebacker.
Out of that thing with about an 8-yard gain.
It is now 2nd and 2. The pitch goes to Griffin, the tailback. He cuts it across the 40-yard line, inside the 40-yard line. He'll have a 1st down. 1st and 10, Cincinnati at the San Diego 36. Everybody's moving on the line. Anderson drops the pass. He's got Alexander over the middle, and the man who stands him right up is Ray Preston. We've got flags everywhere. It'll be 1st and 5.
Offside, number 99, defense.
In motion at the near side, Alexander. Anderson to throw. He unloads, and he's got his man. Don Bass has the ball at the 24-yard line. Don Bass leads this team in receptions coming in, Paul. No question, Paul. The pickup 19 yards to the San Diego 22-yard line. Anderson. The give is to Archie Griffin. He's around the 20-yard line, and he gets inside the 20-yard line. The man bringing him down, number 28, is Willie Buchanan. Attempt the field goal that will give them the lead. The snap is high. It is a fake. Kreider's going to try and go for it. And it's still anybody's guess.
He didn't make it.
I don't think he made it. The snap was high. It's about all he could do, Paul. He had to go up off of his stance to get the football. In motion, Mike Thomas to the near side. Fouts wants to throw the football. Moving in on him, Eddie Edwards. And let me tell you something. That defensive line and East fans in Cincinnati are really fired up, Paul. And you can bet everybody from Cincinnati will be coming. Mike Levenseller, the only man deep to receive West's punt. He'll get this one away in a hurry. He'll have to. There's the snap, a good one. The kick is away. A good high sailing punt forces Levenseller back to midfield. He comes back upfield to the 50. Nobody home. The 48. Anderson wants to go to the air. He's got a man, Alexander at the 40, and he's knocked down. Willie Buchanan is knocked down. Buchanan is down hurt. He's slow getting up. Number 52, Ray Preston, combining on the stop. A good block by Don Bass sprung Alexander to the outside. 1st and 10. The ball at the 38. Anderson, the give to Archie Griffin. He gets it across the 35-yard line. He's tripped by Jerome Dove and finally brought down on the outside. Anderson with a long count. He's going to go right back up top. Got a man. And the ball is caught. The ball is caught at the 29-yard line. 10 here at Riverfront. It is 16-14 Chargers. 2:01 to play in the 3rd period. The give is to Charles Alexander, and I believe he got the first down. It is now 2nd and 6. Anderson will pass. He wants to go long. Now he's chased out of the pocket. He'll run the football. He is inside the 15-yard line before taking a dive just under the tackle of Glenn Edwards. A little wide open. Anderson picks up yardage. 1st and 10. This time to Pete Johnson. Johnson still on his feet. He's still on his feet and finally knocked down, and we've got a flag. They missed one earlier today against Cleveland, Paul. They had a 99-yard drive stopped on the 1. With 3 running backs, Johnson, Alexander, and Deacon Turner. 2 tight ends. The give is to Johnson. He scores! Will be able to kick the ball off from the 40-yard line. 4th quarter. 14:57 to play. It is now Bengals 21, Chargers 16. It is now 2nd down and 11 at the 19, and Fouts takes his drop. Plenty of time. Now he throws it up for grabs. Joyner tries to get to it, and he's blocked. And the flag goes down. A good call by the officials. He was blocked from getting to the football. Reggie Williams and Ray Griffin were in his way. Fouts with a full house backfield. Drops straight back. Comes across to his Bo Matthews. And we've got a flag down as Matthews makes the catch at the 47-yard line.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. Number 57, defense.
Fouts gives to Matthews. Tries the left side. Gets through the initial wall, and he's finally tackled on the left side. He's brought down by Reggie Williams. Get him. He wants this one. 3rd and 12. Fouts to pass. Steps up into the pocket. Unloads. His receiver went down, and it's intercepted. Dick Geron with the interception. John Jefferson is really upset. He slips on this wet artificial turf. Dick Geron stepped right up. Number 30 picks it off for Dan Fouts, his 4th interception of the afternoon. Ball at their own 40 out of the I formation. The give is right up the middle. Again, it is Pete Johnson. Cincinnati has a first down. Cincinnati leads at 21-16, 11:04 to play. In motion, Isaac Curtis Anderson is going to pass it to Archie Griffin. He's got it. He's to the 45, the 48 before being stopped just shy of midfield. And Pete Johnson in the backfield. The give is to Alexander. He tries sweeping the right side. The man that clogs it up initially is Bob Horn, but Alexander was not about to go down. What a continuous effort by Charles Alexander. This game only has 1 touchdown. He has seen some duty this afternoon. 1st and 10, the ball at the Charger 45. The give is to the first man through. That is Pete Johnson, and they are starting to tear away yardage now, Paul. From the I formation, Kenny Anderson. The pitch is to Alexander. He's to the 40. Inside the 45-yard line. And he is knocked down again by the man we just talked about. A middle linebacker, number 55, is Bob Horn. The San Diego Chargers 21-16 here in the 4th period. And Cincinnati is moving the football from the 35. It is Alexander across the 35, near the 30. And he is still on his feet. Put the hip into him. He just spun off of it. Here we go again. It is Archie Griffin inside the 25, near the 20. Archie Griffin, a great afternoon. Again, it is Bob Horn. Shift out of the full house to the I, to Pete Johnson. He gets about a yard, maybe 2. Gary Big Hands Johnson closing it up quickly. Goals. The give this time, right up the middle. It is Pete Johnson. He's got running room inside the 15 to the 12. And the man on the stop is Glenn Edwards. Attempt, an important one. The ball is up. It is good. And so the Bengals widen their lead right now to 7 points. He sense a possible upset. 4:20 to play. San Diego trails by 8. Fouts goes to the air to Clarence Williams. He's got the football at the 33-yard line. A pickup of 9 is stopped by Tom Rudd, the 5-year man out of Nebraska, and Jim LeClaire. Dinkle is now out of the game after that shot. Tom Rudd is in. Fouts to the air on first down. He's got a man. It is Mike Thomas. He goes out of bounds. Another San Diego first down. Reggie Williams is behind Mike Thomas and chases him out. Field, Los Angeles over Chicago, 23-14. 2nd and 10. The ball now at the 46. Fouts drops all the time he needs. Charlie Joyner is wide open and he juggles it out of bounds. The referee says it's complete. And now they're overruling him. It is not complete.
Fans have a right to be upset. All right, here's the protection again. Now he's starting to get some protection. But watch right here at the end of the play. Joyner does not have possession of the football. He's bobbling the ball as he runs out of bounds. You can see it right there. It is not a first down, but they give it to him anyway.
The Chargers counter with 3 wide receivers. Fouts all the time he needs. Throws over the middle to Artie Owens. Touchdown, San Diego.
You know, this is really extremely tough coverage for a linebacker. We've been saying it all day. LeClaire covered Thomas a little while ago, but look at number 57. He's got to cover Artie Owens. There's just no match as far as the speed is concerned. The ball was perfectly thrown over the shoulders of the linebacker into Artie Owens' hands. Touchdown. Look at this play. Fouts couldn't have thrown the ball any better. Perfect pass. Picked out the right man, had him one-on-one on the linebacker. Touchdown.
This ball game, it is the Bengals 24, the San Diego Chargers 23, and we'll be right back with more football from Riverfront. Split wide to the near side is Don Bass. The give right up the middle. It is Pete Johnson, and Freddie Dean grabs a hold of his jersey and wants to rip his clothes off of him. And again, the Chargers want a timeout with 2:02 to play. Our line is Mike Fuller. 2:02 to play, and McAnally puts his foot into the ball. A bad kick. He shanked it. The ball bounces clear, and it's picked up. It is picked up by San Diego, and he is knocked down immediately. The man with the ball is Don Good. A terrible punt at the most inopportune time for Cincinnati. This crowd comes alive. 3rd and 10. The ball at the 49. This is a must play. Fouts is going to be buried. Fourth and 20, the ball at the 40. Fouts throws to the near side. It is Joyner. He's got a first down. Inside the 30-yard line, Charlie Joyner. There are no flags down. San Diego. Oh, the big play when they needed it. Jim Browner forces them out of bounds. What a call.
Look at the poise of this man. Now watch Fouts. He's got excellent protection. They clean out in the middle. Charlie Joyner goes back to the outside. Not only does he catch the football, he picks up the first down inside the 30-yard line, but he gets out of bounds and stops the clock with 56 seconds left to go.
Joyner and Jefferson. 1st and 10, 56 seconds to play. Fouts wants to throw again. He'll do so. He's got Joyner, and he's down by Dick Geron at the 15. It is 3rd and 9 at the 14, and they're going to try for the field goal right now. Mike Wood, 3 for 3 on the day of the snap. The ball is down. The kick is up. It is good. San Diego has taken a 26-24 lead, and look at this Charger team.
Gadgets or tricks. He's got to go back and throw the football.
The only setback in the Cincinnati backfield is Pete Johnson. There's the snap. Kenny Anderson looking, can't find anybody. He's going to have to run it, and this will take precious time. He is finally swarmed under by Wilbur Young. 3 seconds, and the clock is stopped, and Kenny is on the ground. He is hurt. 70 defensive backs back there. Everybody's about 20 yards off the line. They don't want to give up the long one. Anderson drops the pass. No time left on the clock. It is dropped by number 84, Don Bass, and this ball game is over. And once again, Cincinnati comes so close and simply cannot pull it off. That's the end of the game. The final score from Riverfront Stadium, San Diego 26, Cincinnati 24.